first of all, I'm honored and very, very pleased to have a chance to bring the view from the university side. We have a bit of a division of labor here. So I'm providing the university view on this initiative. And few words starting from the sort of university's perspective. How does it look, what is being done here? And first of all, it is utmost important for the university that we have these sorts of initiatives that we are now evidencing here. It seems that the role of the sort of third sector, or the societal interaction or social interaction, having social impact, whatever term we wish to use, the importance of that is growing immensely. So the third referring to after research, or in addition to research and education, or research and teaching. In Aalto University's case, that third role has been emphasized very, very much, and that belongs very much to my role. I'm sort of vice president for the area called Knowledge Networks, and that comprises corporate relations, international relations, but very, very importantly what we call social or societal interaction. And this is truly in the core of that. Interestingly, kind of a recent experience, 2 days ago I was visiting Cambridge University, and we had discussions around entrepreneurship and innovation and so on, areas where they are really, really good in. And they were asking that how are the values of the students and young people and young professionals in my country? And I was telling that it seems that instead of just planning to have a career and make money and progress in the career, it seems that people are really, really wanting to have a sort of a meaningful life and have a meaning in life. And they said the same, that it's been a dramatic change of there as well. And that is really good. That's just superb. Another experience, I was couple of weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, in Manchester, and they have a big university there, and they have a phenomenon that is, by the way, worth studying. They call it Manchester Leadership Program, and it's not leadership for companies, not company leaders, but leaders for the society, and mostly those are student projects to be done like for the improvement of the city as a living environment, like maybe elderly people's care related issues, or going to the less developed countries to do work there. And that thing has just mushroomed and boomed. They started, and the goal was to have like maybe 100 people, 100 students interested, like 2 years ago, I think. And now they are having like 3,000 students enrolled, and it's really a thing to look into. So I promised to have a view from the university side, and therefore I need to rely and look into my notes because I want to check word by word what do we say in the strategy and all that. Often the mission statements and so on are considered just nearly nonsense, but they really are not. A lot of time and effort and coffee and whatever has been invested in producing these, and therefore I really want to refer to these. These are results of really, really serious thinking, and every word has been carefully chosen, and I will say 100% that like the university's management and whoever has been involved is like 100% behind these words, and they are not just because everybody writes them and we need to have something on the website. So I pick up these directly from the strategy paper of the university, and first thing is the sort of listing of sort of cornerstones of the whole university, and what is mentioned there is the networks to transfer knowledge into the society, and I would see this as one of the ways to do it. Of course, it's not a one-way street, it's a dialogue and so on, but we really need to build networks, and of course student body and the alumni are the key actors there. That brings me to another topic that is really important and close to my heart, and that is the fact that I think we universities have almost failed in communicating to the rest of the society what are we doing. I mean, like all the good things that students do, the projects or the science, the research and so on, we are not really communicating that. We publish in journals that typically very, very few people read, only the colleagues in other countries and so on. But really we should make known what we do in many ways, what we do in the university to the rest of the society. Taxpayers and the society pays for this mostly in this country, so we need to tell about it better. And I think these sorts of actions are extremely valuable means to tell that what we do in the university. These kinds of things are being done by university people. As to the Aalto University's mission, I just read it from here. It says that Aalto changes the world through high-quality research, groundbreaking teaching, courageous crossing of frontiers and constant renewal. To me, it tells quite a bit. We need to be courageous, do things differently, renew the ways we do things, and this is how the mission statement starts. And then it goes on saying, we train responsible, independent professionals who understand larger entities to lead and show the way in the society. I think it is rhyming very well what this initiative is really about. As to the values, I pick up a few here. I'm not quite sure if the translation is the best possible, but it says, interactive university society that jointly tackles significant challenges and problems. The other one is, an important value is the responsibility to care, tolerate, and to encourage. So actually our mission and value statements are perhaps different from what they would have been like 5 or 10 years ago. Very close to what this whole initiative is about. I then would refer to the stated emphasis in terms of what we are going to do in the future in the area of research and also teaching. So 2 areas stand out of the 4, and 2 out of the 4 are sustainable development and particularly energy and raw material issues. That's important for whatever Aalto does in the future in allocating resources and funds to research. And then the other one is human-centric living environment. So looking into like how cities are planned and built to minimize use of energy and emissions and so on, make life environment sort of human. So those are 2 of the 4 areas of emphasis. As to the societal interaction, it's been stated that we strive to enhance the well-being and quality of life. And I think we need to keep that in mind. The way I see the role of universities, instead of all the mechanisms in between of research and producing professionals and whatever, maybe the goal at the end of the day is, in a nutshell, to enhance the quality of life. I think that pretty much summarizes it, and I see that very much in the spirit of this initiative.